So I'd like to call the Agricultural Service Board November 12th, 2025 meeting to order. The meetings are recorded and may be posted on official Wheatland County social media channels. The Agricultural Service Board is conducting this meeting in person and via conference call in accordance with the Municipal Government Act, Section 199. Council Chambers is open for public attendance in person while continuing to use the current telecommuting process in place. To join the meeting via conference call, dial 403-917-1764 and enter the PIN 47001 when prompted. We have an agenda before us. Does anyone have any amendments to the agenda?
I'll move the agenda as presented.
That's not in my script, but all in favor? Thanks. We do this once a year, yeah. So moving forward, I'd like to call for nominations to the chair for the ASB.
I'd like to self-nominate, if I may. I'd like to remain as chair of the ASB board, if possible.
Are there any other nominations for chair? I'll ask once. Okay. Asking a second time, any more nominations for chair? And third time, any nominations for chair? Okay. So we have two individuals, so that will take us to secret ballot, and so we'll come around and collect those. And we do have, like we mentioned, Ryan Greer joining via call, so we just had him email us. So if we get that email, then we'll include that in the ballots as well.
A little odd, Brad. Sorry, I can't raise my hand. The second person didn't have their microphone unmuted, so the second person putting their hand forward for chair was...
Oh, sorry, Ryan, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, so the two nominees are board member Laprise and board member Kester. Okay, so we can announce the individual selected by the board to chair as Shannon Laprise.
Great, thank you very much. We'll move on to nominations for vice chair. First call for nominations.
I'd like to nominate Member Hebbs.
Thank you very much. Member Hems, do you accept?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Second call for nominations? Third call for nominations? Congratulations, Member Hems, you're Vice Chair. All right, we'll move on in our agenda. New business. So we need to look at our Alice Wheatland Partnership Advisory Committee appointments. And in the package, there is information about voting members are 5 in total. We have 1 Wheatland Ag Service Board member and 1 alternate Ag Service Board member. And then currently we have 2 Wheatland County Ag Service Board members at large. So right now we need to vote on an Ag Service Board member. So I'll call for nominations for that. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to continue in that role. Last year there was, oh, I understand now, the other one was a member at large. Because, were you on it too?
I have been on it, yes. Yeah, I want to say I'm looking to administration. How was that we were both on? And
I don't know. I'm trying to get my head around it. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see why Jason was on now.
Jason and Ryan were both, and that's how that meets our requirements. But I'm not sure how we both ended up on it. Any comments? No. Yeah.
Through the chair, I'm not sure, per the terms of reference, yeah, there are, the committee does require 2 members at large, which is interesting because we only have 2 members at large. And so this is something we've been looking at with the terms of reference, because if we only have 2 members at large on the board, it does, the way it's worded, kind of forces both to be on this committee. And so we are thinking to bring that back to the board in the new year to maybe relook at that. But as it is right now, yes, Jason Wilson is or was the ASB member at large, as well as Ryan Greer, and then the non-local ASB member is Sonia Bloom, whom I understand is currently serving as chair, and then the other non-ASB, local non-ASB member is position needs to get filled, which should get managed at the next Alice committee meeting. So that leaves it as far as ASB board members. There's just the 1 member and an alternate,
Right.
according to the terms of reference.
Could it be Member Kester? Were you an alternate by any chance? Was I on as the main and you were an
I can't
alternate?
remember.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
just
it's
kept getting
a funny
invited
thing,
to the
isn't it?
meetings.
Yeah, yeah.
Just took for granted I was on the board.
I think that might have been it, but it doesn't matter. We'll go forward with, yeah. I'd be happy to stay on it, but I could go on as alternate if you'd like to be on as the main.
Yeah, I'd like to get a greater depth of.
Yeah. So we have 1 nomination. Any further nominations? Second call? Third call for nominations? All right, Member Kester.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Member Greer, go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's difficult without the hand up. I'm happy to put my name forward as the member at large for ASB and continue to serve on that.
Perfect, thank you very much. Okay, so we have an Ag Service Board member, being Member Kester. We need an alternate. I'd be happy to put my name forward for that, but I'll call for other nominations. Is there anybody else interested in being the alternate as an Ag Service Board member? Calling a second time for alternates. Calling a third time. Okay, well then I will sit as alternate, so I will just come if Member Kester is not available to go.
Thanks.
And then yeah, as it stands right now, both of our Ag Service Board members at large would sit on the ALICE committee, so there's no nominations required. But I do think that the ALICE committee is looking at reviewing that because it's sort of unfair to have somebody, both members at large required to sit there. So, but following our current terms of reference, we will appoint Member Kester as an ASB member and Shannon Laprise as alternate. So I guess I need a motion to that effect.
Also move.
Thank you very much, Member Bigger. Any other discussion? All in favor? That is carried. Thanks very much, everybody. And thanks, Member Greer. Appreciate your continuing on in your role as member at large on the ALICE committee. Appreciate that. All right, we will move on now to ASB Scholarship and Awards Committee members. And for this, we have 5 members, or we could do 3 to 5 members. So I will open up the floor for nominations. This is Ag Service Board Scholarship and Awards Committee member appointments. So this is to review scholarship applications, award applications, and make recommendations to the board. Call for nominations. Member Clayton?
I'd like to volunteer for that board.
Oh. Second call, any nominations or self-nominations?
Member Ryan Greer looking to continue serving on that committee.
Thank you, Member Greer. Member Kester?
Yeah, I'll put my name forward.
Okay. So we have 3 members. Any further nominations?
I'll nominate Burl Board Hebs.
And you accept? Okay. That makes 4. For the sake of voting, not having an even number, I'll put my name forward as just as to make it an odd number of members on this committee. So that makes 5. Any other nominations? All right. Given that we have 5 spots available and 5 names brought forward, we don't need a vote. So just a motion then from somebody, please.
I'll move that the board set the membership of the Wheatland County ASB Scholarship and Awards Committee at 5 voting members and appoint the following individuals to the committee. Member Clayton, Member Greer, Member Kester, Member Hebs, and Member Laprise.
Thanks very much. Any discussion? And I'll call the question. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you. All right, we will move on to our summer tour. And for Member Greer's information, we had a little discussion before we came online. We've received a letter of resignation from Member Wilson. So he's going to step off of our Ag Service Board, and which also means that he would step off our summer tour committee. And so we will be advertising for his position as a member at large, and we'll have to wait for that member to be appointed. But we can go ahead and fill our summer tour committee appointments now, and if the person is interested in something, we can review it at that time. So I will call for nominations for the summer tour committee. We have, we could appoint 3, 4, or 5 voting members for this. So I'll open the floor for nominations.
I'll put my name forward again.
Thank you, Member Bigger. Any other nominations? Okay.
I'd like to put my name forward. I've probably been to more service board tours than the rest of the council put together, I'm pretty darn sure. But I'd like to be on the board.
Any other nominations?
Just wondering for the new members if they're fully aware what the tour is about. Maybe a brief breakdown would help because it's not a small task by any means. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so we are planning to hold a summer tour, the summer of 2026, so very soon. It is so there's a history of ag service boards who every year had been doing ag service board tours, which is a tour of your municipality and ag businesses and ag farming operations and anything that's interesting for people from far away to come and see, to showcase our municipality. We are looking to hire a consultant as an advisor, but we also have hired an external person who was a previous fieldman here. Russ Muntrath is acting as our tour coordinator. We also have staff members who've been involved, including Sarah Schumacher, who recently coordinated at the Alice tour and did an amazing job. So we do have a lot of experience and people who know our municipality and know what is interesting to highlight or showcase on this tour. And so the committee, the summer tour committee, really is to provide some guidance, but also boots on the ground for the day of and leading up to help coordinate and make sure that the event is a success. It could be anything from setting up tables to, I don't know, doing some speaking on the bus tours to just coordinating where people should be and how they are going to get there and directing traffic and yeah, just any number of things. I think all of us will kind of have to chip in a bit to make this a success. Member Kester?
Pretty good job. It's usually around 400 to 500 delegates come, and they usually bring their wives. It's 2 days of tours as a rule, and the delegates are provided breakfast, lunch, and supper, both days, 2 days, has been past practice. So I guess we hire out caterers to do different venues, different lunches, different bus tours. We have to hire a bunch of buses to take everybody around. So it's a logistical problem more than a what we're gonna do problem type of thing. But yeah, I've been to some, most of them been in hockey arenas, and you can't move in the arena for all the tables for the banquet and stuff. So it is a big opportunity to show off the county and the businesses. It's yeah, it's a good way to meet fellow ag service board members from across the province and develop relationships.
I'd put my name forward.
Put my name forward.
Ryan Greer.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, go
My
ahead,
name
Ryan.
forward. Yeah, no, I'll put my name forward as well. As I've shared, I didn't put my name forward the first time just due to limited capacity, but I think I'll have some more capacity following May or after May and closer to the event to help where I can.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
How many do we have now?
So that's 4. I would like to sit on it as well, just as Ag Service Board Chair. Oh, sorry, who have we got? We got Donna, Glenn, Keith, Ryan, Shannon.
I could go as an alternate.
Oh, Scott.
Scott, I'm happy to sit as an alternate. I think that being Reeve would be important to be part of the committee. I'm happy to sit as alternate.
I'd rather have a strong producer in the area sit on that board at the time, and I could sit as an alternate. As being Reeve, I'll be available for any of this. Like, that goes without saying. You guys need me to do something on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I have now is Donna, Glenn, Keith, Ryan, and Shannon sit as the 5 committee members, and Scott is an alternate. Is there any other discussion or? Okay, then a motion to that effect, please.
Also move.
Fabulous. Thank you. Any further discussion? I'll call the question. All in favor? Wonderful. That wraps up our agenda for the day. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for joining. Ryan, appreciate your calling in from work.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, we'll see you at the next ASB meeting.